Life is short, fleeting, and fragile. Every morning as the sun rises, we are reminded that another day has been granted to us, a day we did not earn, a day that could vanish at any moment. I remind myself that death is never far, that tomorrow is not promised, and that all the wealth, recognition, or pleasures of this world will pass like shadows. What remains in our power is not how long we live, but how we live. I have often observed how people chase after honors, possessions, or the praise of others, only to find themselves restless, unsatisfied, and burdened by fear of loss. Yet what is truly ours can never be taken from us. Our thoughts, our choices, our character. Everything else, fortune, health, reputation, is lent to us by nature and can be recalled at any moment. Why then do we cling to what is not ours, while neglecting the very thing that makes us free? The ability to live with virtue? The universe is vast, endless, beyond our grasp. In its immensity, each human life is smaller than a grain of sand, shorter than a breath of wind, and yet within this fleeting existence, we are called to live in harmony with reason and nature, to walk in step with the logos that governs all. Do not ask the world to conform to your desires. Instead, let your desires conform to the world. To resist what happens is to fight against the very order of the cosmos. To accept it is to find peace. When hardship comes, do not curse it. Ask instead, what opportunity does this give me to strengthen my soul? Pain, loss, and insult are not evil in themselves. Only our judgment makes them so. The mind is sovereign, and no wound from outside can corrupt it unless it consents. When someone wrongs you, remember, they act according to what they believe is right. If they are mistaken, they harm themselves, not you. Will you then respond with anger and thus join them in error? Or will you choose patience and so remain master of yourself? Virtue is not in words, but in deeds. To live with justice, courage, moderation, and wisdom. That is enough. Let no day pass without exercising these qualities. Let no temptation lure you from them. The tyrant cannot chain your judgment. The wealthy cannot purchase your integrity. The crowd cannot sway your reason if you choose to stand firm. For what is a man if not the sum of his character? Titles, power, possessions, all are stripped away by time. Only virtue endures. Remember often how quickly all things vanish. The great empires crumble. The names of conquerors fade. Even the monuments built in stone dissolve into dust. What then of our own small pursuits? If all must pass, why torment yourself over trivialities? Why waste today in envy or resentment? Use each moment as if it were your last. Act rightly, speak truthfully, think clearly. If death comes tonight, let it find you content, for you will have lived well. Do not fear death, it is nothing unnatural. Just as you were once not born and felt no suffering, so too will you one day return to the source, and there will be no pain. Death is only the dispersal of the elements that came together for a time to form you. Shall you weep because the fire returns to fire, the earth to earth, the air to air? Instead, be grateful that for a brief while you were given the chance to live, to breathe, to reason, to love. To fear death is to reject the very rhythm of nature. Some men waste their days imagining what others think of them. They dress to impress, speak to be praised, and live as if under constant judgment. But the truth is simple. Others are absorbed in their own concerns. Their praise will not make you virtuous, and their blame will not corrupt you. Why then surrender your peace to their opinion? Seek only the approval of your own conscience and align it with reason. If your mind is just, wise, and calm, you have nothing more to seek. When anger stirs within you, pause and ask, what is it I wish to defend? Is it my pride, my possessions, my fleeting comfort? None of these are truly mine. The only thing worth defending is my integrity, and that cannot be stolen by insult or injury. The one who insults me reveals more about himself than about me. Shall I let him dictate my peace? Better to stand unmoved as a rock against which the waves crash in vain. The secret of freedom lies in discipline. Do not be a slave to desire, for desire is endless and grows with feeding. Do not be a captive to fear, for fear multiplies with indulgence. Master yourself, and you master the world. Eat with moderation, speak with honesty, walk with humility, think with clarity. These small acts, repeated daily, form a fortress no external force can breach. In the morning, remind yourself, today I shall meet the impatient, the arrogant, the deceitful, the envious, the ungrateful. They are so because they cannot distinguish good from evil. Yet I, who know the nature of good, that it lies in virtue, and of evil, that it lies in vice, can meet them with compassion, not anger. For they are my kin, children of the same universe. How can I be harmed by my brother's ignorance, unless I choose to be? Often we dream of distant futures or grieve over past mistakes, and so we waste the present moment. But life is always now. You cannot breathe tomorrow's air, nor live yesterday's day. The present alone is yours. Why not treasure it? Why not fill it with noble action, pure thought, and gentle speech? To postpone virtue is to lose it. Do not say, I will be patient tomorrow, or I will forgive when I am ready. Be patient now. Forgive now, for tomorrow may not come. Even in wealth, do not forget simplicity. Even in power, do not forget humility. Even in leisure, do not forget discipline. Fortune is fickle. What it gives today, it may take tomorrow. Anchor your happiness not in what changes, but in what endures, the freedom of your own mind. A man who needs little is rich. A man who governs himself is powerful. A man who lives according to nature is at peace. If the gods have given you hardship, accept it with gratitude, for they shape you through trial. If they have given you joy, accept it without pride, for it too is fleeting. Trust that the order of the world is good, even when it seems harsh. Do not demand that events happen as you wish, but wish for them to happen as they do. In this lies the key to tranquility. Consider each day as a complete life. Rise with gratitude, work with diligence, serve with justice, rest with serenity. When night comes, let your soul be at peace, for you have fulfilled your duty. If life continues, repeat the cycle. If it ends, depart without complaint, for you leave as you came, a traveler who has finished his journey. The greatest gift you can give the world is a virtuous life. You may not be able to control empires or command armies, but you can command yourself. You can be honest in speech, kind in action, just in judgment, and steadfast in adversity. This is greatness enough. Do not seek to be remembered. Seek instead to be worthy of remembrance. And so I say to you, do not squander your short time on earth. Do not chase shadows while neglecting the light within. Do not fear what is natural, nor cling to what will pass. Live now, live rightly, live simply, live with courage. For in the end, life is not measured by years, but by the strength of the soul.